What's up, you guys? It's Ben. Thanks for checking out my channel once again. We have surpassed 100 subscribers, so I'm super stoked about that. However, if you have not hit the subscriber button, please do so down below. And if you enjoy the video, absolutely smash the like button. So in this video, I'm going to be going over how to conduct a proper client phone call as it pertains to a recruiter or a recruiting agency that you may be. So basically, this is going to come down to two pieces. And if you conduct this phone call properly, everything else should be downhill motion from here. So placing candidates, sending over resume, getting paid, actually getting hires done. It should all be downhill once this phone call is successfully set and finished. And you should comprise everything you need to talk to in this phone call so that there are no questions or no follow-ups, and all of those things are minimal, and that you're laying it all out there on the table here and now. So I'm going to assume for the purposes of this video that you have talked to this person via a cold email and they've agreed to speak with you at X time, or that you've talked to them via a cold phone call and that they've agreed to set an appointment with you at X time to talk now. So at this phone call, there's basically two main pieces that are going to set the tone for the entire relationship going forward. The first piece is them and their needs and what they have to say. The other piece is you shutting your big mouth and just listening and then reselling them on everything that they say to you. So let's dive right into that. So the first minute of a phone call, how's it going to go? It's going to be like, hey, Debbie, thanks so much for, taking the time to have a phone call with me. I really appreciate, that you set up this time for us. I'd love to hear a little bit about your company and more about your needs and what things that you guys are looking to do in the future as far as growth and the positions that you have open, particularly the job descriptions and some of the comp and maybe some of the difficulties that you've been having filling those positions. That is the initial portion of your time on the phone call. That's probably the most you should speak on the phone call in general. The first part is just you setting the entire tone as an authority figure and then letting them go in for the next 5, 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes and just talk and literally shutting your mouth and listening. So this is where you're going to provide tons of listening skills for yourself and for them. So you're not only going to listen, but you're going to take notes. You're going to be writing down things. You're going to be vigorously typing things out, important elements that stick out to you, comp ranges, job description elements, all kinds of things specifically about their company that they want to hone in on when they talk. You're writing all of these things down vigorously because you're going to utilize them in the next step, which is the second piece of the phone call. So once you've stopped listening to them jibber jabber on because it's all bullshit and it's just going to be a bunch of stuff about we need, XYZ person, we're going to pay them XYZ money and they're going to do XYZ tasks. Once you've got all of that information, it's compiled in front of you, you're then going to basically finalize and close or sell them on your services by basically regurgitating everything they just told you back into a format of you saying, yes, we can do that for you. Yes, we can comply with these terms. Yes, we can get this person. Yes, we can get them to do these tasks, and we can do it on such and such time frame. Basically giving them exactly what they want. Consider it Shark Tank if somebody came in and said, I want $20 million and I want to give you 5% equity of my company. And then you regurgitate and say, okay, so here's $20 million and I'll take 5% of your company, and they give you exactly what you asked for. You have no reason not to walk out the door and get off the phone with a deal done, right? So in that sense, you're going to regurgitate everything piecewise exactly how they said it. So you're going to be very, very eloquent with this. You're going to kind of go through it in your head and you're going to go down the list just like they did, in synchrony and say, hey, we're going to be able to do this. We're going to be able to do that. We have done this before. We've done that before, and throw in some experience pieces as well, and give them exactly what they want to hear. Once they hear that, end the call by telling them that I'm going to send you over an agreement, like a DocuSign, which is what I utilize, and I highly recommend that everyone utilizes for contracts and staffing, or whatever paper agreement you have set up in place. We'll go over that in a different video. We have a video we're going to do on contracts, but you end the call by telling them, I'm going to send over an agreement. I'm going to get that over to you. It's going to have all the terms that we discussed, meaning, what's our rate and how long we place people for guarantee wise and yada, yada. And then I'll get that to you by the end of the day. You can review it and then set expectations for the next part of the whole deal. So would I be able to hear back from you by the end of the week? Or, is this something that someone else has to review, or are you the main decision maker in this process? Those are some vital elements that you might want to find out too. But that's pretty much it with the client phone call. So at the end of the day, you're going to know exactly what's going on with the client just by doing all those things on that phone call. And once that's set and done, it should just be a DocuSign over to their email. The DocuSign gets seen by whoever needs to see it. It gets signed by whoever needs to sign it. And then it's complete. And then you go to town hunting out for candidates, sending over candidates, and getting business done. And then hopefully closing all of their candidates and collecting checks based on the terms in the contract. So that's how a client phone call should go. I'm going to be doing some live client phone calls in videos upcoming here, so that you can actually just watch one in real time, or I can do a mock one. Put it in the comments if you want me to do like a mock phone call, or if you think it might be cool to actually just see some live phone calls with clients that I've set. But either way, that's the whole, A to Z of what a client phone call should look like. So go at it, get it done, close some deals, and that's all I got for you guys today on Tuesday. I'll catch you on Wednesday, and peace.